Stay there.
Nothing happening, yeah. Wow, I keep thinking I'm like, oh God, I gotta focus on what I'm saying, but then I'm remembering that people are gonna be watching this too, and I'm like, oh shit, I have to remember what I'm looking like too. It's like I can't, what's the word?
Win.
I can't win. I also can't do two things at once. So
Should we crack open a cold one?
let's crack open a cold one. Cold ones.
Oh, this is an ASMR channel now. Well,
It's time for our Hobby Lobby Gobbies.
everybody, get your Hobby Lobby gobbies out.
Grab your Hobby Lobby Gobby.
You know the funny part about an inside joke is that we just sound stupid
Like
because
idiots.
nobody else gets it. Cheers.
Yes. Oh. Hello everybody. Welcome to week 3, episode 3 of Wow Gr8 Podcast. My name is Alyssa Brooks.
My name is Jay Ramirez.
Jay Ramirez. I've heard of that guy. And we're here with a 3rd episode. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks to everyone who has already talked to us about the previous episodes, given us feedback, told us they hate us or they love us. Love me, hate me, it's still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. No, but seriously, everyone who's responded to anything and been like, hey, that was really cool to hear this, we appreciate you so much.
Tremendously. We're obviously still figuring this out, but we really appreciate, like you said, all the feedback, subscriptions, subscribers, followers,
Please.
reposts.
Reposting is it's a love language.
It really is.
I did not realize how much it makes my little achy breaky heart warm when I see someone repost it, be like, oh, watch this episode of blah blah blah. It's so cool. And also we're still on our wayward journey to 100 subscribers so that we can have a personalized URL. Who I never thought that I would be so obsessed with a URL in my life until now I'm here and I'm like, we need something better than youtube.com/ZYX56777792ZXYL. I just want it to be Wow Gr8 Podcast so badly. But we'll get there in due time.
That's all dependent on you.
You want a real URL? Tell your mom to subscribe.
Oh, okay. Today's guest is. Wait, should we actually just have him introduce himself?
Yeah,
let's
sure,
have him do
maybe.
that.
Who do you think it is? Figure it out. You have 2 seconds. Oh, quick shout out before our actual guest gets here. This is neither of us really drink alcohol. So if I ever say that, we're cracking a coldie, having a coldie, it's
usually
Zevia.
How are we supposed to get sponsored if we don't even know how to say
If you sponsored us and schooled us on this product, we would know. But honestly, I think this might be an unofficial sponsor of the podcast because it's like a reward for us where it's like, we're doing the podcast today. We have to drink something nice.
Wouldn't that mean that we're their unofficial sponsor because we're providing the funding?
Yeah. $4.99 for a 6-pack.
Get it at your local Kroger.
Actually, not even Kroger. I got that at Sprouts.
Roots?
I'm get ready for this jelly.
I'm ready for this content. I'm ready for this.
My body's too on this is for your baby.
We're trying to get him on.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like our energy needs to just. Maybe the Zevia wasn't a good idea.
Yay! Can you hear us? Oh.
Ma'am.
It's just through your little earphones, you just hear
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
How you doing? I'm wearing a cowboy hat in honor of your Texas
Yes.
roots.
Should I go get mine?
Yeah, absolutely. If you have one.
If you do. And your
Wow.
skates. And your skates. Bring your skates. Quick.
Bring these skates.
It's like, yeah.
Keep that thing on me.
That thing.
Where's yours?
I only have a mustache.
Ooh,
It's not even a good mustache.
I like that mustache right there.
Welcome to the podcast. Do you want to introduce yourself?
All right. My name's Angel Lopez. I go by Kid Quad on Instagram. I am a 24-year-old park skater from San Antonio, Texas.
You're 20.
24.
You're a baby.
Dude, all right, look now. Hold on. Nah. I get that a lot, honestly. I don't know. Wait, how old are y'all?
Like at least 86.
I'm 28.
Put together.
I'm
Put together.
I'm 26, I believe. Yeah, 26. I'm like getting it mixed up. The old like the last part of the 20s. I'm like, am I 24 still? Am I 25? Am I 26? What am I? I'm turning 27 this year. That's what it
Dude,
is.
it's getting there. I'm about to turn 25 and I'm like,
Mm.
I'm like, hold on, let me slow down.
You think we feel?
Oh my god.
But I guess I mean I don't know. It gives me I was about to say it gives me hope, inspiration to know that we're all staying.
Even
here.
at this age, we're still kicking.
Even in our gymnastics.
Yeah, y'all look good. So I'm just like I have some hope.
Thanks. Also, okay, so you're from San Antonio,
Yes.
but you live in Denver, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah,
brought you to Denver?
Yeah.
I've been here for about like 2 years, and originally I said like, fuck it, I want to go see some mountains. I want to see the snow.
Yeah.
I want to smoke some weed, like basically all of the above, you know what I'm saying? And so I just took off, and it was great. It was a good decision.
Yeah.
I was so scared, like crying.
Oh, yeah. Been there,
I
done
feel
that.
that,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know what's about to happen next.
Yeah, change is terrifying. Like
Especially
minimal change is also terrifying.
exactly, like small changes are even terrifying, but like moving somewhere that you probably like that you don't really know people and it's like completely different than where you're from is pretty terrifying too.
Like a huge culture shock. I don't know. I didn't know anybody. I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like let's check
Did you
something out.
skate?
Like
Yeah, did you skate before?
a little bit, like a tiny bit, maybe at the rink a little bit, and then I checked out one or two parks before. I wasn't like I guess I didn't have the community like that I did here, kind of. So I
Yeah.
didn't have like the connection, like as far as like, oh shit, like let's get to the skate park and like let's all get better. And it was all
Yeah.
kind of new to me.
For sure.
Mm.
So one of our questions was because I don't actually know this about you. Like, how long have you been skating for, and how did you get into park skating? And like, did you grow up skating? Like, I don't actually know the answer to this, but I know that your skill like makes me think that you have been skating for forever. But then you're also so like excited that it makes me think you haven't been skating for forever.
You're not
So I'm like, I can't tell.
You haven't
That's-
been broken down.
Yeah,
Oh, like where people are like, oh, I don't want to send this trick because I'm like gonna hurt myself or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
emotionally, physically.
Yeah, emotionally and physically really
You seem
like,
intact.
Yeah. Intact.
I see. I started. I guess I, just like everybody when I was like a little kid, I did like those little inlines. Like I tried that out, keeping up with the bikes as a kid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I could never really skateboard, so, and then, maybe I think my first year out of college, so 2018 is when I was getting into the roller skating, like at the roller rinks, because I saw those people like doing the and then those guys who are like dude, that was so smooth, and I was like, dang, all right, yeah, exactly. I was like, that's so smooth. I want to know how to do that, like, you know what I'm saying, with a group of people, but I never could, never did.
James has to learn right now how to do those like the 3-person things just so that when you come to California, I'm
Oh yeah,
speaking that into existence.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
definitely.
Your little
That would be
trio.
dope.
yeah.
That
We'll
would
do
be dope.
we're such bad. No, not we. I'm putting you into a category that is unfair. I'm such a horrible, horrible jam skater. Like at the rink, I would just like do hot laps and like hot laps.
Okay, so it started. Yeah, I'm not much better either. So throw me in. But yeah. So how did that like? So that's what the kind of like really sick, smooth, like
The admiration kind of.
was the beginning, and then where did that? How did we
Um,
point A to point B?
so
From
yeah, I was like, dang, I want to do that. I wanted my own skates because everybody else who had brought their own skates looked dope. So I went to try, so I got to practice on my own. I went off Craigslist and let go. I found a pair of like cheap skates for like $20. Broke those, and then I found another skates that were really cool. They're like leather and green, and they're the skates that I originally started park skating with for $60. They're like, I don't know, 100 something like that. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, that's dope. He
nice.
upgraded the wheels and everything like that. So that's when I started getting into the jam skating a lot. And I was like, these skates are legit. Like, let me take them to the park. So I took them to the park a little bit. Didn't like it so much at the moment. I don't know. I guess I didn't know what there was or what I was capable of.
Yeah. I know. I'm like, I can't even imagine you going and be like, whatever.
I mean, it was fun, but it was like, I don't know. Always felt like it was too like I was always too like abrupt with my everything. But
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't flowy yet. So I guess I didn't fall in love. But
Yeah.
I started getting really good at skating rinks when I moved out here because I didn't have I didn't have shit else to do except skate basically. Like I didn't know anybody. All I had to do was work, and then I was just like, you know what? Before I left Texas, I went to all the adult nights. So I was like, let me check out the adult nights here. And in Denver, I thought it was one city, but it's like 7 cities, like all over the place. And I'm like, dang, and every city wants their own like adult night of the week. And I'm like, oh shit, like let's go, like which adult night we going to this week? And there's literally something for every day of the week out here. So that's how I started getting really comfortable on my skates. And so just like there's so many people here, I met so many people. And I was like, let me give park skating another try. And I met this one girl named Slaying Mantis. That's her Instagram name. I call everybody by their by their tag names. But her name's
Mantis. That's a really good one. We were just, you know what? Swampy and I were just talking about praying mantises and how one of them like squared up with me the other day, and I was like, "Yo, okay, it's fine," because it went like it just had its little head down, and then it was like,
exactly. It's definitely they're always like ready to go, dude.
Dude, they're tight though, and that's a good name, Slaying Mantis. That's a really good one.
So Slaying Mantis Frankie, they helped me get into the skate park, and like they invited me to the like a indoor half pipe for the first time ever, and I was like super cool. I was super fascinated by all these girls that were like shredding on the half pipe, and I was like, what, this is so cool. And I was overwhelmed. I was like, dang, I gotta get these sliders. I gotta do what y'all can do. Like it was so crazy.
That's so funny. Oh, okay. So I actually had a question about this, and you kind of just segued. Why is it such a hard word for me? God.
Sego. I don't know what y'all said.
You just segued us straight in. You just segued us straight into one of my questions was like, how does it feel being a guy in like a mostly like female femme dominated scene?
Ooh. Ooh. No, it's honestly I mean, I don't know, weird sometimes. Like sometimes I really gotta shut my mouth and like watch what I say. Basically, like I always feel like I'm not that I don't know, always on the risk of being called out, but I always like, dang, like let me start over. I've always been super comfortable, first of all, being around girls. All my friends have been female, and I never really had a father figure, so I didn't have like a masculine role to like I don't know, mimic almost, like take up those bad habits almost, like, or break bad habits, stuff like that. Like my mom was always like, open the door for the ladies, like, something like shit like that, basically. Like so being the male in an like female dominated place though is like I kind of feel not outcast. Yeah, I can say that. I feel outcasted. I feel like sometimes like we're not getting represented all the way, and it's not, I mean, it's not, I sometimes I feel, I mean, I don't feel like I should feel this way, but it's not our place to say that, because it's sometimes it's, you know what I'm saying, it's y'all's time to shine and stuff like that. It was originally chicks and bulls, but you know what I'm saying, like other people feel like, and I don't want to be one of those people who have to like feel like I'm trying to get like compensated for it, because I can make my own, I can, you know what I'm saying, I can make my own path type of thing. Like
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say. Like it is such like a tricky position just because like, you know, every fucking aggressive or like extreme sport has been male dominated up to this point. So it's like it's a weird change of roles where it's like suddenly like I don't know, like men obviously take up or have been given a lot more space traditionally than women, and especially in things that are like physically demanding or like I don't know, any fucking thing other than, you know, like the typical like cook, clean, take care of the kids, and that's
volleyball or something like that. Like you know, I get you. I get what you're saying though.
yeah. And so I think it's an interesting dynamic that we're like navigating now, where it's like, yeah, we of course like this is time for, you know, women and people who don't, I guess, who
Identify.
anyone but cis men essentially, like
Exactly.
everyone else to get like to be on the pedestal, but at the same time like yeah, it's interesting of now we have to be considerate of like we don't want to make dudes feel like they're not allowed to do this either, you know, like we want to make sure, or like anyone who's not
Yeah.
a woman, like that
Dude,
includes people who are genderqueer too, like
Yeah.
you don't want to make it like this is only for women, you know, like it could be for anyone, so it's cool.
and a lot of the I mean, it's not, I mean, obviously like, this is it started with a lot of females, so a lot of things are going to get overlooked. And so whenever there's meetups that are like, dang, we're about to go out to this crazy park that I've never been to in the mountains, but it's an all girls meetup and it's hosted by like this all girls like thing, and I'm like, dang, like kind of,
Oh
you know, I don't want to step in there and feel like I'm not included. Or like when
Yeah.
when I first started skating, like I was like, oh, okay, cool, like I want to be like a part of Chicks and Bowls Denver chapter, like so I'd go and hang out with them, and they're like, all right, we're all gonna take a picture, and I'm like, I'm the only guy here, let me I'll take the picture if y'all want me to take the you know. So
yeah.
stuff like that kind of.
Oh,
So I mean,
But
yeah, I'll step out, I'll step down. Say it again.
I just think that that like ends up falling into the same category as like if we're striving for equality like all across the board, then it needs to like we need to practice what we preach. Like if we
Yeah.
as women or as people who don't identify, you know what I mean? Like if we don't give back what we're asking
Yeah.
to receive, then it kind of makes it like a one-way street. And it's like at the point at the end of the day, I think, is to have everybody be included and represented equally and respectfully. So then we just like we have to acknowledge like it can't be like, oh well, he's good at roller skating because he's a guy. No, he's good at roller skating
Yeah.
because he's good at roller skating because he understands his body or also has a lot of passion for the sport. So I think we just need to like have it fall under the same category of we're just I always say this to Alyssa, we're just people at a park.
Literally, yeah.
Like we're adults playing at a park.
At a park. Yeah. And Greg, my partner, he's like, they're just toys. Like skates are just toys. Cause like he's a blader and he's like, people get so fucked up about like the difference in toys when at the end of the day, they're just toys. Like
Dude, that's
he's
the
like,
second time I've heard that, like this month,
really?
or within like the second like week or something like that. And I was like, that's a good term.
Yeah, we're just playing. Like it's a connection of like I feel like roller skating really connects me to my kid self, where it's like for once money is not the issue. Like I'm not skating for money, and I'm not like this is the one time where I don't have to worry about my survival. It's more about like playing.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have to think about my physical survival of like eating shit.
Not dying.
As far as like, oh, I don't have to worry about paying my bills, or I don't have to worry about whatever. It's like the place where it's like a sacred place of playing, and it's like I'm not. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a toy, and it's funny because it's like I take these toys very seriously.
These are expensive toys. Hold on.
Exactly, but yeah, that's an interesting perspective, and I think I agree that it's kind of like I think there's space for everyone for sure. Like, do
Yeah,
you
definitely.
do you feel like there's anything that makes you feel like particularly included as opposed to like being a cast or what like a
Castaway.
I was gonna say a castaway. Or, like,
I think that being the only male in a female dominated sport, like one of the big pros, I kind of almost feel like, I mean, I'm not gonna put myself somewhere that I don't belong, but I feel like I'm kind of like a bodyguard, like an advocate, almost like you know what I'm saying, like y'all guys can do this too. Also, don't fuck with my ladies who are practicing down there, like I'll snake you, dude. Like, don't mess with me.
I love that though because there is like sometimes it does take like a guy
My
to come in like to come in and bully guys like
Or
Yeah.
just
so
somebody who's
good.
really aggressive and like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And then it's not taken as like a woman being dramatic. It's like, nah, dude, you're
Yeah.
being a snake.
Yeah, yeah.
Which that's pretty sick. That's a good.
It's
That's a really good
I
role.
like that. Not house.
It's funny. One time, Jay and I were like at this half pipe called Green, Michael K. Green. It's in memory of someone who was killed there. R.I.P. Michael K. Green. But we were at this park that a lot of roller skaters usually go to, and it's in like kind of a like rougher neighborhood. There's like a lot going on there all the time. And one
okay,
time
okay.
there's like bleachers or like a small set of bleachers right next to the half pipe, and it was me and Jay and a couple other like quad roller skaters, like a group of girls. And there was this like dude who was just fucked up. He was like super drunk and he was like sitting on the bleachers like yelling at us and telling us to do tricks and stuff. And like I mean, I yelled at him, but and he kind of shut up after that because he was like, do a 360, do a backflip. And I was just like, are you gonna fucking pay us? Like, stop telling us like this is
Yeah.
a private show for you. And then he like got all offended. And then my BMX friend showed up by chance, and I was like, oh God, thank God you're here. Can you please pretend that you're my boyfriend or one of our boyfriends and be like, hey, don't talk to my girlfriends. All of these girls are my girlfriend, apparently. Like, don't like leave them alone. And it sucks that like women's voices are not listened to a lot of the time, and like our consent doesn't matter a lot of the time when it's like random
Yeah,
straight.
dude. And I don't know, like I'm obviously I guess it doesn't happen around me because I don't know, people are scared or not, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to show their true colors because somebody is around that can, like, I don't know, do something about it.
Yeah.
Or they feel like they, you know what I'm saying, that nothing can be done, that which is gross, by the way.
Yeah.
But I find, like, I see it on people's stories and stuff like that. Like somebody's like secretly recording and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I mean, in California a lot, because I mean, we have like Denver skate park, which is like one of those sketchy skate parks. But I'm pretty sure like there's way more people who want to go to like all these crazy sketchy skate parks. And there's like those people who are there, like our little Denver skate park, times like 10 over there in California. And I'm like, damn, like.
Yeah.
There should be some like, you know what I'm saying, like something going on, like so.
No,
Damn. Some
absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of California, are you coming out here?
When?
Yeah.
oh my gosh, dude, I want to go out there so bad. I want to spend a week out there. I want to spend 3 days in a row. I want to go out there and not sleep. I want to go out there and sleep the whole time. I want to go out there and just be in the the freaking the sequoia, not the forest.
Boys are
Oh
nice.
Lord Jesus.
It's super nice out there. You're gonna need more than a week. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to break
That's what I'm saying. I gotta move out there. Like I can't. I
Yeah.
gotta,
You gotta
I
do
gotta
it.
just say fuck it, dude. Just on a risk. But I can't do it yet. I can't do that yet.
Not yet, but you've already done it. So
Yeah, right.
you know you can do it and be
Yeah.
successful
You
at
can
it.
do it again and be fun. Well, when you do come this way, it'll be super fun. But okay, I
Yeah.
wanted to ask. Oh shit, it's gone.
What's
I had a
wrong?
question. Oh, I was gonna say, how did you get so good so quickly?
I have, I don't know what to tell you. That I don't know, ma'am. Competitive nature.
Yeah.
Being I like looking like a badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I think mainly the competitive nature though. I think I really am expecting something big to come out, like come from this, as far as like I want to say I want to travel, I want to compete, I want to travel to compete. That would be cool. I want to travel just to meet people, skate at the Nude Bowl. That seems badass. Like all these like I when I first started jam skating, I wanted to go skate in Chicago, the birthplace of roller skating and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. Being I think, and then I just think being good gets you those places. And I'm like, damn, like sometimes I need to go there and I really need to drill this 360 and I need to make it to where I can like grab every single time, or like, you know what I'm saying, or like a 540 to where I'm not like, whoa, coming out of it, like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, like style, like that you can stall, but then you can stall, like, you know what I'm saying, like. So those are just things that I think about a lot, like.
I think so. I think that's really important to enjoy. I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like I skate the way I watch people who I love watching.
Okay.
Like I try to mimic what they do. And then I see somebody like you and I'm like, I can't mimic that. I can't even pretend to like, because I feel like your style is like very composed, but chaotic in like a really good way.
Nice, thank you.
Please.
No,
Oh,
thank you. I like hearing that. No.
I have to mention that I accidentally insulted you and your recording skills in a DM, and you were like, "Are you talking about my recording?"
Dude, you called me Cloverfield. I was like, all I remember is like the whole shakiness, and I was like, damn, you're right. Sometimes my
No,
yeah. So
it just looked fun. Maybe I was just being a hater.
she said it looked. She looked. So I posted a video on my story, and it came out like super like close. I mean, it was close up of the skater like inside of the frame the whole time.
He's like following the skater around, so it was like,
Yeah.
Oh my, like a little bit Blair Witch Project-y.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I know sometimes when it comes to filming people, I'm like, is this like following in a good way, or is this following in a like I'm like the Blair Witch Project
I'm the
people?
Blair Witch.
I am the Blair Witch. That's too good. But okay, so like back to the question of getting good quick though. Was
Okay.
it like did you play sports or do anything growing up that like you
Okay.
were also competitive at?
Yeah, I guess yeah, everything that I do, I try to think about being competitive in. I'm just a competitive by nature. But sports, I did track, which is an individual sport in high school. I did basketball, that was a team sport, I guess, and tennis, which is a
Oh, sick.
I also did. I was a dancer. I did.
That checks out.
Yeah,
That perfect
I
checks out.
yeah.
was a dance like one of those escorts for quinceañeras. So we'd like do the choreography. People would come and hire us. We'd go to the party, hang out at the night, and just what I'm saying, have a like yeah.
Okay. You said escort, and we just went totally.
And I was like,
Okay. I could have said it. I could have said
There's nothing wrong with
well,
escorts. We support the sex
I was
industry.
more confused of like, wow, does that translate into dang, okay, but also I'm just imagining you like rolling up at all the quinces to like
Yeah.
Yeah, with our crew, we're called chambaladas.
Chambelanes, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
In Texas,
Yeah.
more
That's so
Hispanic.
tight.
Like the
That's so
Hispanic
tight.
community out there, I'm sure is massive.
Yeah, so they'd come. Their little daughters would like want like people who could dance. You know what I'm saying? Like have a choreographer dance with her.
So
I get
tight.
paid for that. Like I was in high school too, so that was fun. And
Wait,
then,
so you get paid to go to a party?
Literally
dance.
getting paid to party.
yeah, dude.
Wow.
like $90 for a night. Like
That sounds like
in
you're
high school too, and I was like,
like that sounds like like a total cheat the system kind of situation where you're like, how is this real? How am I getting paid for this?
exactly. I'd ride my bike over after school. I'm like, look, yeah, let's go to practice.
In your suit, just like.
That really checks out though, because like I feel like you have to be a dancer, especially. I mean, for all of those things, you need to have a lot of body awareness. But like, I feel like dancing is
I saw that. I thought something was coming. I don't know.
There's a wild panther.
Oh shit.
So the pod room, our podcast room is actually just my partner's office.
Nice.
And there's a closet back there. So this is just,
y'all make it look good. And the set looks even a little bit better. It's getting better week by week.
Well, we started pretty low, so like
it can only go up. Please tell us if it changes direction at any point.
Yes.
If your stocks go down.
Stocks are down now. Yeah, no, okay. All of that definitely checks out. Yeah, for sure.
And then the only other thing is cheerleading, but I did that a little bit, and that was
stunts.
That was like one on one, like
Whoa, that's huge.
And tumbling and stuff like. Oh, that was
yeah.
You're like, I only did gymnastics. Nothing.
No, that was just like a year, my year in college, first year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I was like, you know what? Let me try it out. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
could.
wanted to do it.
I feel like that's such a common theme though with most people who are athletic, where it's just like, sure, why not? I'll try it. Like I remember my freshman year of high school, my best friends, one of them wanted to try out for water polo and one of them wanted to try out for tennis. And they like, you're like going to high school, you're all scared, you're like, oh, I don't want to do it alone. And like both of them were like, will you try out with me? And I was like, sure, I guess I'll go. And then I ended up making JV for both teams on these sports that I had never played before. And I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, wait, maybe I should try. And then tennis, I was just like way too aggro to play tennis. Like it was just like because I played softball my whole life and like competitively at a very high level. So it was such a like my instincts were so embedded to like smash it as hard as I could. And it was
Every
just like
single time.
all of the balls are gone. I'm so sorry. But no, I think that's such a like I also feel like that comes back to people who like to play. It's not even just athletics. It's like if you like to play, you're gonna try things for fun. But yeah, tumbling, that's so tight. I wish
Oh
I
my gosh, tumbling was so much fun, and I wanted to get better at it. I wanted to do those like legit things that are, you know what I'm saying, like viral, but it goes like boom, boom, like.
it's amazing. What?
Oh, I don't understand. So Alyssa and I were at Michelle's house playing on a trampoline, and like
Michelle is an Estra.
Michelle is an estrogen. And
Oh, okay.
we're gonna name
First
drop a
name
little.
basis over here.
Honorable mention.
Oh yeah, honorable mention.
Hello, Michelle.
Some guy named Michelle.
Some guy named. But yeah, we can't flip for shit.
Yeah. No,
Not even a little bit.
Can't
Not even
flip.
on trampoline.
We almost died trying to do front flip.
Well, we will.
I thought you were talking about a backflip.
DM you. Actually, in the post for this episode,
We'll show you
we
our
will show you our
attempt.
flip attempt.
Oh my god, we died doing 540s on a trampoline. Like it was.
Oh, that sounds crazy. That sounds legit.
It's like kind of small-ish. It's not small. It's just like there's not like a ton of room for error compared to like massive, huge, mega trampolines, I guess.
Oh jeez. How do you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just saying, like, if you fall, like, instead of like falling on flat ground, you're bouncing somewhere.
All pictured was just like. So okay, a 540. A 540, I think, is still really terrifying. Give us a breakdown of like when you're learning tricks like that. Like
oh my gosh, yeah.
What goes on under that hat?
Who has
on this cowboy hat? Let me see. When I'm trying a crazy trick.
Yeah, like when you put your big boy chaps on, what
what goes through my mind? I'm like, all right, today I'm about to try something serious. Let me put my wrist guards on. Let me put some of the elbow pads on this time. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little, you know what I'm saying, a little more suited up than I usually would. So helmet too if I'm about to go invert or anything like that. But for the 540, I think about my feet landing a lot. I think about where my feet are about to go as far as like skis wise, like you know how skis like go whatever direction they're about to like go. So same way, like so definitely on the 540, I'm like, dang, that foot's gotta land like now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like when I'm doing like a like the full cab, you're just like now, like you know what I'm saying? Like so that landing is definitely like really holding it is not the scary part. It's the I don't know, it's the fun part. Once you start getting it, once you like, oh shit, okay, like, and then you fuck up and
those full cabs look really good too. I definitely would be lying if we didn't mention how much we stalked your page. You're so good. No, it's really amazing that you just.
I literally remember when I first saw your Instagram and I like, I have no filter. I wish I did, but I was just like, wow, I just found your page. You're amazing. This was like a while ago at this point, but I was just like, you're so good. You are so good. And I like fangirled so hard. And it was probably really overwhelming that this like random person is just like coming at you so hot. But I was just like, dude, who are you? Where have you been? Where'd you come from? Like, where did you?
I'm lucky. I'm lucky for that. I'm lucky to be around all these crazy people.
You popped into like the perfect,
Yeah,
like a
Denver's got a
dream
heavy scene for sure.
Yeah. I guess people who inspire me, and I'm gonna limit it because I could miss so many people, but I'm gonna limit to the people who like I see doing crazy tricks, and I'm like, dang, I want to do that. But
Yeah.
on like a something like, you know what I'm saying, on this level type of thing. But like I mean, Spicy Ivy definitely with her full cabs landing like on a box stall or landing like UFO.
She's amazing.
Badass. Definitely trying to make force me to switch up my feet a little bit more.
Yeah.
I guess Brina, gotta say Brina. She's definitely a, you know what I'm saying, go getter, influencer type of girl. I love when we like, you know what I'm saying, talk back and forth about like the numbers game almost. Like dude, the algorithm, girl.
Oh.
Break it down for
like
us
the internet.
boomers.
The internet.
Whoa. At first
Instagram Reels and like all that like changing the shit. Like
oh yeah.
dude.
No, I could talk about that for 10 years. It's so I like get too heated when I talk about that, where I'm like, I can't fucking believe how many, like, who in this industry or this community has the most followers is so, I mean, Ivy for sure deserves her massive following, but there's so many people who straight up don't. And like, and it's not even about that. It's more about all these people who do deserve it and they're like not getting it.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, that's true. Fuck the people. All right, fuck the people who get, you know what I'm saying, get the attention and don't deserve it. All right, whatever, they get it. Like,
Yeah.
So, but the people who don't get it, like, dang.
For sure. Well,
It's just, I guess I understand. It's just hard to find everybody or support everybody, especially when you're only thinking about yourself, like I do all the time. Like, I mean, I'm just, yeah, but you know, like other people who are like part of the quote unquote patriarchy, which I'm not, I'm second generation, maybe even third. You know what I'm saying? They're not really like trying to look for people who are trying to skate, I guess, I don't know, but how it gets up there.
Yeah, I feel that. But Brina, you mentioned Brina. Brina's amazing.
Yeah.
Brina's super amazing. Who else?
Brina, Ivy, who else?
Samara.
What's her
Trample? I was like, oh.
First name basis over here in Colorado.
Actually, Samara has been my dad since 2017.
Your dad?
Yeah. So okay,
my dad.
So I broke my ankle like what year is it? 21, like 4 years ago. And Trample was in town, and I was running CIBLA at the time, and I was like, I'm still gonna come. I was like, literally, this is 3 days after my surgery. And my dad was like, I can take you. And so my dad fucking rolls me out, like drops me
out.
Samara. So my dad met no, my actual father, Jack.
Okay.
So Jack takes me to the skate park, and he's like making sure that I'm like, I was like, oh, you can come meet Trample, like come walk in with me. So he like walks in, and Trample's like, oh, you're the one who's responsible for making this person, or like says something really cheeky about like, oh, your daughter's a bitch. And my dad was like, yeah, she is. And then like after that, I was like, damn, I think you might be my dad now. And I just feel like Trample is my dad. Yeah.
That's dope. But yeah, she's super cool to talk to, kind of, and honestly, I don't know. At first I think it's because I've been around all these great people. I wasn't like too like, dang, like I'm around all these crazy people. Lady Trample, which is like a crazy big name in the roller skating scene. And I'm just like, we're hanging out and stuff like that, and it's kind of like normal for me almost. And then people are like, what the fuck, you do this? And I'm like, yes, dude, I guess so. I guess I am doing this. Like, this is happening.
It's funny to be like, I feel that way with Michelle too, where like I met Michelle on accident before I even really started skating. Like it's just Long Beach. We all live in Long Beach, and it's like Jay and I are both from Long Beach, and it's so fucking weird that like roller skating popped off in like Long Beach, California, and like
because that's y'all's shit already. It's been y'all's shit.
Yeah, and
it's our shit.
It's our shit. No, just like so funny. And I think of proximity a lot, like your proximity to Trample. Like you don't think about it until someone's like, whoa, Trample. And like I feel that way about Estro too, where I'm like what? Oh, it's crazy to
like
think
Michelle, about. Just my friend, my homie.
But
yeah,
we do love
cool.
I know, I love them so much.
So actually, let's get into like your skate setup.
Oh
What do you
yeah.
skate on? What do you ride? And
Uh,
What do you like? What do you love?
yeah,
What do
what
you
do you
hate?
hate?
let me see. Right now, I'm riding some Jordans. I have custom made
You have them with
skates
you?
skate to the rink. Yes, ma'am, I do.
Let's see the
Ma'am?
yes, ma'am. I
Yes,
sure
ma'am.
diddly do.
You see my
Scramble.
butt?
The
Hold
Did
on.
what?
we? Oh, we weren't even
You can
looking.
block that off.
I know, I should have been I wasn't looking.
Well, great. Now this video is not for kids.
What? Oh my gosh.
I love the
So I have these.
Wow, with the
with
luminous
the
wheel?
luminous
Make
wheel.
sure the
Give us a
audio is
spin. Give us a
great.
spin. Look at that.
Wow.
I have these
Hold
custom
on.
On an
Jordans
I was gonna
Avanti
say on an
play.
Avanti.
Mm-hmm.
from Death and Glory Skate, my sponsored skate shop. He
Ooh,
hooked it up.
shouts out. Wow.
One second.
We're sitting here talking shit and he wouldn't even know.
I know that's what y'all do over there all the
Oh,
time. But
dang. Right though. You have them on an Avanti?
yeah. hmm
Dang.
Those are
They're
sick.
Avanti plate because I wanted to, the little red lettering in there.
Yeah.
Gotta have that for aesthetics. Um, these Jordans are actually the only Jordans that I ever buy and have ever owned because I will not spend more than $100 for a pair of shoes. But so I had these for a while and I just never used them anymore, and I decided to change them into skates.
They look so good. I love them.
Thank you.
They're awesome. What are your park skates?
My park skates, I don't have them here with me right now, but they're my Bont red, the stock boot, the 23 millimeter in the height and the heel. So and yeah, I just have like hard wheels. Have the Chicks and Bulls Chicks and Bulls sliders. I've been shredding those.
Yeah.
Dope. I didn't
I've seen.
We've noticed.
We've noticed. That's why.
love them. But I mean, yeah, like didn't need a little indent in it. Like, oh,
Oh, really?
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
putting some character. I didn't even know they could do that. Putting some character in these
I know. I don't do that.
things. Not yet. Not
Not-
yet.
You're right. I like that.
What wheels do you have? You said just hard wheels?
Yeah, so I have so not just, I guess they have a name. They're they're Autobahn wheels. They're like I think they're a skateboard wheel, but they're not all the way hard, but they're like almost in the middle, but on the hardest side.
Okay. Got it.
What?
Huh. Oh, I was gonna say. Well, what were you gonna say first? It's more important.
Oh, I was just gonna try. I'm just about to try the Chicks and Bulls Vertex wheels. Those really hard ones. Those look cool, so I'm excited.
You're gonna kick ass on them.
Those are fun.
I was gonna say though, speaking of your slide blocks, you've been teaching like slide classes, right? Or rail classes? They look so fun. I want to start
one.
walking. I'll come to the next one.
Dude, they are so much fun. Oh my gosh, you should totally come. I had Megan from Chicago come out here. That's her nickname. Megan Schaefer. Had her come out. She came out here from Chicago, one of my friends. Yeah, she came out here and she's like, "You're holding classes, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, come check them out." And dang, they've been going so well. At first, I was super nervous. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't know how to teach. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
this is me. Like, let's go do it. I can show you. I can break it down for you. We can go real slow. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so we're doing like a little beginners rail class every Wednesday at Roller City. They helped us out by allowing us to be there right before their adult night. So it's really good time for people to come in, just be like, all right, cool. Like you can stay for adult night now.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
A little extra incentive.
That's really cool.
That's a good marketing ploy.
Wait, so is that a rink?
So it's at a rink, at a rink beforehand, and I'm on the side. We have like a little manual pad that I teach the roller skate, the rails lessons on, and sometimes we go onto the actual rink, but we have a beginners fundamental skate going on there, and beginners jam skating, like teaching as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So crazy. What? crazy classes going on. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Like
That's so fun. Did I see somewhere that you were gonna start doing the half pipe class?
yeah, yeah. So yes, ma'am. That's actually I'm super excited for this one because now that I feel like I have a little bit of not momentum, but a little bit of
Oh, really?
experience
No, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
teaching. Yeah, now that I can like now I'm about to have like an actual legit like course going on. Not just people are coming for one day, what I'm saying, hang out with me. Like a
Yeah.
legit like we're about to go 4 weeks in a row. Like what I'm saying, you're about to go from not knowing how to skate at the skate park to skate at what I'm saying, to learning how to stall. Like that would
Yeah.
be cool. Like
Oh, and I feel like I love that because of the fact that like roller skate, like you said, it's a selfish sport. You're doing it for you. You're doing it for your own feel goods. But when you're
Mm-hmm.
able to give back to like the community and not perpetuate this like hard ass, like I feel like a derby attitude.
Mm.
Like when new skaters come in, I feel like they think everyone's like a hard ass derby skater.
Yeah.
When there's just like intimidation and weird and scary. But then when you have people who are really, really good at what they do, like you are, offering to teach people
Yeah.
or to be that like person in the community is so, so refreshing. I love that.
Appreciate y'all. I no, I feel like I mean I almost have to do something before. I mean I'm telling you I'm trying to get out of here. I don't like staying in one place. That's nothing against Denver, but damn, like I do. I what I'm saying I owe my time. I owe my effort. So I'm gonna try to give back if I can.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So sweet.
Love that.
Yeah. And also, oh, well, two things. What first thing, I think this is the second episode that we've like I don't want to say talked shit on Derby, but
Oh no.
no, just
Oh.
not like because last episode I had said like, oh yeah, Derby people just want to tell you what to do, which in my experience, they every
I
time I
remember
get told
I'm not agreeing. I just remember you saying that.
that I'm just saying from my personal experience, every time that someone has like been out of their place or like gone out of their lane to tell me what to do, it's someone who came from a derby background. So like
Okay.
in my head, it's not like all derby people suck,
No, no,
it's
no.
just there are certain the ones who do make sure their voice is heard. And like I think that like yeah, when I started skating, I was kind of afraid of derby people too. So I think
Yeah.
I totally
Well,
agree
you
with
just picture that like,
Huff.
yeah, like you're
Yeah.
gonna hit me. You're
Yeah.
gonna like body me.
Body.
You're gonna beat the lesson into me.
Yeah.
But second, I was gonna ask, is that your full-time job teaching lessons?
So live life update. I was doing I'm a server bartender by like regular
Mhm.
stuff, and then like we shut down a little bit, then I had to move jobs,
Mm.
and so slowly my whole like restaurant career has been dwindling, and then I don't know what happened one weekend. I was like, I really like margaritas, and I didn't show up to work the next day. And they're like, we know what, we're gonna have to let you go. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to go. So it was like
Yeah.
a mutual separation.
You're like, you can't fire me because I
quit.
quit.
Yeah. And then so I've kind of been in like limbo, like damn, like they really fucking let go of me, like me. Like so and then yeah, I was like, all right, I guess I have tons of time. Let me just get some nice ads going. Let me talk to people. Let me yeah. So get going with these lessons, and we really the snowbound thing put it all together. So I don't know. It's not. I don't know. It's gonna be like a full time job, but it's definitely gonna. I will definitely taking up majority of my week.
That's so sick. That
Yeah.
is so cool. That's
Yeah.
like I think that like Jay and I both have been kind of in like a weird limbo state too recently, and it's like such a weird place to be in because you're like change is scary, but also like I know this is necessary, and like I know that like doing something that's not fully aligned with like what you really like truly want for yourself is like not healthy, but leaving it is also really scary, and like
Yeah.
uncertainty is so scary, but I think it's something we've all like come so not comfortable, but we've really gotten to know that feeling in this past year. Everyone, I think I can speak for everyone on that one, that uncertainty
True.
has been a major theme. So I think it's cool to like I don't know. I kind of feel like we're thawing out in a way. Like
Ooh,
this,
yeah, I
like
like that.
spring is like we actually are.
We're in the cocoon. We're making changes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and then you're right on that uncomfortable edge, and
Yeah,
that's where you get that growth.
totally. And I think that like this is such a good time for I don't know. I think it's so cool seeing people doing what they actually want to do rather than what they feel like they have to do for, once again, survival. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool that you get to do that for like money. Like, you get to do that. You can pay your bills with roller skating. Like, that's so sick. And I know, like,
and you're saying that it's just so sick that there's a possibility.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because that was not a possibility.
And also, yeah, I think you just have to get creative with it because there's like a very, does anyone get paid enough to like survive off of a sponsorship in roller skating? No.
Never.
No. But there's definitely gonna be, I have a feeling, please, I have a feeling that like the more and more people like you, the more people like, I guess I can like even throw us in there, like getting creative with where you want the sport to go and like how can I turn this into a job? I'm not gonna be a professional sponsored skater. I know that for a fact, but like I know that I can do things to benefit the community. I know that there is a spot for people. And I feel like we're finally getting to that point where like we're all starting to see it. Like I hear people talking about hardware changes and like putting like taking it upon themselves to make and be the change that they want to see in this community. Really deep right there.
That's because like it's over, you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying, the pop is over, the hype is done. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people these small group of people who are at the top have let everybody know that they can do. And now all these people who are just as creative and just as, you know what I'm saying, driven have other tools now, like YouTube, podcasts, like all these crazy things that they didn't have like 4 or 5 years ago, you know what I'm saying, that could capitalize on. That being said, you people out there who are profiting off the skate community unnecessarily and you don't really
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it right now. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's the messed up part is that and I vent about this to Greg, my partner, all the time because he's been blading for inline skating. He never calls it blading. He's like, bladers don't call it blading. And I'm like, okay, mister.
Okay.
And I was like,
bladers don't call it blading.
And he's like, you know, those people who aren't in it for genuine reasons, like if their hearts aren't truly in it, they'll get weeded out.
Their stuff won't perform.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's, you know, if it's not like soul aligned or like heart centered, it's just not.
We can feel it. We just know.
Absolutely. And I think it's cool that like all these people like, sorry, there's a spider that's just like really like kind of killing the vibe a little bit.
Just blow it real hard.
He's just chilling, but he keeps like
exactly. So then you're relocating it, but you're not touching it.
Oh my.
Well, she killed it.
I mean, okay.
I am not going to be a witness to a murder.
All right, look, catching lizards. I just want to say that I wasn't part of this or condoned at all, and you're a great skater.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Y'all tucked them in.
Is this because I said you're filming like Cloverfield? Like you really had to get okay. Now we're even.
I like your earrings, by the way.
Thank you. Okay, can I shameless plug my friend Kinsey, who just got into roller skating actually. She made these, they're made out of felted wool or whatever. And Kinsey Kitty Crafts on Instagram.
Kinsey Kitty Crafts.
Salted wool?
Felted wool.
Felted wool. Like
dang, so they're soft?
They're like
they're light. Yeah, I can see.
Remind me of the gummies. Have you ever had those gummies that were like just like little eggs?
Little eggs.
You don't want to be too
the food gummies.
Yeah.
The Krabby Patties and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, wait, what were we saying before the spider like interrupted?
We were talking about people profiting off of the community and people, I guess, getting weeded out.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's like so cool because like Jay, shameless plug for Jay just started working as like doing lessons too, like an instructor. So it's like it's so cool to see people who are like truly fully emotionally invested in this become also like, I mean, it's terrifying, but like physically and financially invested too. And like even the podcast is a huge financial and physical investment because it's like it's so much time and energy, and it's a huge risk to be like, yeah, I believe in this thing so much that I am going to put my full self into this, even if there's no proof that it's available at the moment. Like, I believe in this, and it is an investment, because the more people who see it as that, of being like worthy of investing our resources, are going to add to it. It's like, I don't know, it's like the fucking GameStop stocks, you know, GameStop stocks, where like they go up because everyone is investing in them, and it's not, you know, it's because we're all deciding. Wow, that's a terrible comparison, but
Well, now
Yeah,
this
yeah.
now this
I know
is
what you
a
mean, though.
stock podcast.
yeah, welcome to my Wall Street podcast. No, but it's like, you know, it's cool to see people actually it
doing what they want to do, and when people see that that, like, you know what I'm saying, genuinity.
genuity,
No,
no,
genuineness.
authentic,
Authenticity. Yeah, when they see all that, you know what I'm saying, they feel all that, and when you keep, and it's not like, oh, I'm doing this for a little bit, I'm doing this for a season or a phase, or this didn't pop off, so now I'm doing a different niche or something like that. You know, like, you're dedicating all your time and it's consistent. Then they're like, dang, yeah, I know where to come to get my content. You know, like,
Yeah, exactly. And then what I think is, like how you said, people are gonna start like hopping off the bandwagon and like weeding themselves out when it's not the cute little like Instagram thing that it is, when it's not the cash cow that people are taking it as, like the I'm not gonna name I was gonna
when
use
they gotta find out, they gotta put in some work.
yeah, and then they're gonna be like, wait, I'm not getting the same amount of followers and attention skating backwards over and over and over again. Now I have to move on to like
I gotta get creative. Ooh.
do something else. Like, and those are the people that are gonna switch to the next
they'll change
like
their
thing. You know,
mind.
moon
Yeah.
boots. I don't know what happens next.
You know, don't malign moon boots, but yeah, moon boots are tight, but they're not roller skating. Yeah.
Moonlight roller skates.
No.
Oh no, not like the brand, but like, you know, like moon boots, the ones
Oh.
that like
You like
Oh, okay.
like the
Oh,
jump.
those things that people walk on.
they have like classes here at the beach where they literally it's like 10, 15 people and they're just like
Hopping
bouncing
in their moon boots.
and like it's like a workout, which is again like dude,
I mean, it looks fun, but
Yeah.
I bet there's such drama in the moon boot community though.
there's
So that how do you feel about that? Like where do you stand on not the moon boot drama, but like where do you stand on that? Do you feel like social media is a tool? Do you feel like it's a good tool? Do you feel like
It's a curse.
it's a curse? Does it put you at a disadvantage? What do you feel about social media and the way that it's kind of shaping our little community?
I don't know. I can't deny social media is amazing. Social media is technically the internet. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's where people get their news. People get, I don't know, like, any information that they want locally, not locally. Um, Unfortunately, I haven't seen the bad side of the internet. I um I I don't know. I don't get drawn into the internet like that too much. I
Mhm.
don't like, if I see something, I'm like, damn, this is not gonna be a good video about, like, I don't know, like vegans or something like that. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not gonna watch this, and I'm probably not gonna watch your story again or something like that. I don't know if it's self control or the way I think about, like, other people. Like, I don't fuck with Twitter often. I go on there, I'll go on Twitter to tweet my ass off, but I won't like, I won't scroll like down Twitter, because I feel like it's just like reality TV show, almost like garbage, just like
Yeah.
not really helping me. So sometimes I feel like what social media is, and so I don't get on TikTok often either, because, like, when I do, I'll go down that rabbit hole, and I'm just like, whoa, it's like on and on, like. But yeah, no, so social media, I haven't seen the bad side, but I feel like just social media is great because it connects so many people, and you have the opportunity to reach more people that you don't even know, just like you would as if you were standing on top of a stage yelling out, like, on the corner of the street, speaking like the Bible, speaking the prophets, shit like that, like,
Yeah.
like, you get to reach people, and sometimes you don't get everybody, but that's not the crowd you're looking for. So
Exactly.
That's a good way to put it.
That's true.
So let's see. As far as like your skating, and this, I kind of feel the same way about you as like I said with Ali. Like, what are your goals? Like going from here, like, yeah, I feel like you are so good at so many things. Like, do you have any tricks that like haunt you? Do you have anything that you're really working on? Do you have anything that's like been a struggle, or is everything just like easy peasy lemon squeezy? Or
no, dude, no. I'm excited, dude. I'm X Games. I'm ready. Like, I've been working on Vert Bowl right now because like downtown skate park has like a crazy fat ass bowl, and so I've been working on that. That seems cool, just to be able to air out of it. All the skateboarders go crazy. They get all wet. I'm like, what the fuck? Get out of here! Y'all suck, dude. Y'all should have been doing this. Like, um, and then 360 grinds like the bladers do or the inliners do.
I've seen you do them.
But no, but the way they do it, the way they lock on, and the way we're not grinding like that no more. They're grinding like that and like all that like that. And yeah, dude, trying to put roller skating on the same aggressive, like smashing to the concrete side that inlines do.
That's funny that
So
you and Allie are back to back and you both said the same things about X Games and getting roller skating up to that level.
yeah, because dude, they got you can like what I'm saying, Pete. Like I wouldn't take my roller skate and put it up against a wall, but I feel like you could do that with an inline skate. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the main difference right there.
The crazy thing with like inline skating or blading is that they literally have done everything. Like they have done everything humanly possible and humanly impossible. And I like stoked to see like roller skating get to that level eventually too. And I can like even because I've been around for a few years and it's been cool even seeing just the growth of the community, like the collective skill level really is going up. And like I think it's so cool that we're witnessing that because yeah, just like you said, like it's like elevating the sport, and like I think you're definitely part of that. You're for sure elevating the sport.
Appreciate y'all.
With your crazy little 360 into rail shit. Ugh.
Dude, I don't know, man. If inliners can do it, we can fucking do it. And I don't want to switch. I want to try them at least. Like I do want to try them, but I feel like I definitely want to like just master my quads.
Don't leave us.
I gotta like destroy these things like before I even try the inlines. I don't feel comfortable cross skating. I don't know how some people love it. Some people like Ali last week said that she
like doing both. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. She or like
I can't. Oh my god. No, so I took my inline skates to the skate park for the second time, but the first time I did it, it was on like a super baby tiny transition where like you can do anything there. I could probably skateboard there too.
All right, challenge accepted.
Like next time we go.
But I finally took them to green, which is the half pipe. It's probably like 5 feet or 6 feet, like somewhere in between maybe. And I finally like, took my inline skates there and was able to do like a backside and
dude, but they do look so cool. They look so easy. Like
they make it look so easy and it's so not easy and it's infuriating.
Really? Okay.
It's so not.
It looks fun.
They've all been doing it for like 15 years plus, like 15 to 30 years because it's been around and they've been like at a very high level for a very long time. But and they're
kind of like when people watch like a skate.
What do you mean?
Like when people watch a skate, they're like, "Oh my gosh, it looks so cool! It looks so easy!"
Yeah. Like, oh my god, it took so long to make it look decent. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and so, man, I don't think you need to cross over. I feel like the same way where like my roller skates are just. I feel more one with my boots in my quads. Like I just feel like my feet and the quads are one. And I was actually just telling Esther about this last night of like I have the Jack 2s, which is like the second Jack boot that's gonna come out whenever they can release them. Yeah,
I've heard a little bit about that.
Yeah, and like the Jack 2, I mean, I've skated the Jack 1 before and I loved it to death. I hated it when I first got it because it was so stiff, but then you break it in and you're like, oh, okay, this is tight, this is perfect. But I have the Jack 2s right now and I've never felt more connected to a boot in my life. And like I don't feel that way with my inline skates, even though they're like both stiff, but like one of them just doesn't feel like it's like a connection of my person and one of them does. So
they changed it up a little bit, made it a little more sturdy.
Oh wait, the Jack?
Yeah, the Jack 2.
Jack 2. Yeah, it's more reinforced.
It's higher. It's a higher boot, and then it's more sturdy.
I'm not sure if it's higher. If this one is
the Jack 2.
originally they made one,
That was the
the
orange
proto,
one.
yeah, I had
It's
the
definitely a
orange
little bit
pair.
taller.
It was an inch taller, but then
Okay.
nobody liked it, so they decided not
Because
to.
it
So
was too
we all have,
tall.
yeah, so we all have like
Too
the
tall.
next version of the Jack 2. But I mean, like
That's
the
dope.
stiffness, it's way stiffer, and it like feels like it really like your foot. It just feels like it's one with your foot. But
Mm.
like even though inline skates are also very stiff or like connected to your foot, I just don't feel like I'm like one
Right.
with my skates on my
Yeah,
inline.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You haven't gotten as comfortable with them yet.
Oh my gosh,
you're
no.
getting there though. I think you're getting
Hmm.
there.
You know what I'm telling you? Yeah, dude, you can slide on anything with them hoes.
Grinds chains. Like
Say what?
my boyfriend can like grind a chain like with his.
Bro, he's sick, dude. I seen him like skate.
Hey, I guess
And-
Greg gets an
I guess
honorary
Greg finally gets
mention.
his first honorary mention. Honorable
What?
mention.
Are you
Wait,
gonna not? He's
but
huh?
dude, I
Aren't y'all-
tried on my roller skates and it's so much harder on roller skates because our sliders are like not where they need to be either hardware wise, I don't think. I mean, I love my CIB blocks, but like as far as grinding a chain, maybe not sure if it's right for that because the
Yeah.
corners,
Ooh.
There's too much space in there
there's edges
to get caught in.
because
And
it's like a little.
I should show y'all my edges though. My
Oh, you're
they're in
what's
the
going.
your
car. They're in the car. My edges are rounded. Like so all my edges are rounded first of all. But so let's see.
All of his
This is
edges
the
are rounded.
this is the bottom of the block, right?
Uh-huh.
This right here is like all chunked out from like me like grinding like on one side like extra like
What?
that's like my pressure point, my
We're
hardest
gonna
pressure point.
send us a picture of them so we can post them with the episode announcement.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah,
Because I like can't even imagine what that looks like.
because like my front that these are my feet and this is my like my heel. So like I grind like this a lot, but sometimes like where I grind like this, and that's the part that's like
Yeah. That
yeah,
one
all
you
up in there.
Oh gosh.
It's cool.
Oh.
Lady Champa was like, I didn't even know they did that. She was like, I was like,
Oh my
damn.
You're like, I have
I
a
didn't know either.
with you, Lady Trample.
Samara.
If that is your real name. We do love you, Lady Trample.
Oh, I love Trample
I don't know if
so
she listens to
much.
this, but she
Dude, so many people love Trample, and you wanna know what's funny? Because I get to talk to like all the little people still, quote unquote. Y'all aren't little people, y'all. I love y'all. I'm sorry.
us.
But I get to hang out. I get to hang out with Lady Trample too, and some people like will be like, oh my gosh, I love Haley. Don't no offense, you ain't little people. But I'm like, she's like, oh my gosh, dude, you hang out with Lady Trample? And I was like, yeah. She's like, no, I cannot go with you next time you go. And I was like, no, dude, you gotta come. And she's like, I have such a big crush on her. I will die. I will not. I would not say anything. I'll get so red and not scared at all.
Oh
I'm
my
like, I
gosh.
believe you. I believe you. Look like you definitely would pass out.
But it's so funny because she is so crush worthy and she's like so tall and nice. And sometimes she talks, and I'm just like, like, you know, like she's tall, way taller than me. And I'm like 5'8". So she's like,
she's tall.
yeah.
Yeah, she's taller than me. She
tall.
got and her accent.
Oh, exactly. She has her cute accent and her cute freckles, and she's just the cutest person ever. And she's so nice. And like, even I met her when I was new. So imagine being like super baby new, and I'm like, hi, I run the CIBLA chapter. Like, welcome to Los Angeles. Like, so nervous because I was like, oh my god, I can't even 180 out of the transition, and I can't.
Oh my god.
So ridiculous.
Do you do much filming? Like, do you stack your clips, as the young kids say? Like, do you have any intentions of releasing any sort of full length clips, parts?
Oh, so I am love listening to y'all talk, by the way, and I love the episode with Roller Gooly because it was just so informational about like how people who are at that level, who are, you know what I'm saying, stacking clips and, you know what I'm saying, creating quote unquote parts with people, which for y'all who don't know out there is a series of clips in one setting or something like that, right? Because y'all were talking about it, and I was like, "What is a part? Why are y'all using that word so much?" So I was like, "What?" And it was like,
Lingo, don't know if you know it.
and then she was talking about the whole YouTube thing. I was like, "That's so cool," and it was real cool because I just started like doing little YouTube videos, and I don't know where I want to go with that stuff like that. But I like doing like those little live vlogs, and then I am not necessarily stacking clips, but just like, you know what I'm saying, taking some of those videos and just getting like the best parts and then getting little quad vibes going on. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'm on YouTube and I'm like checking out some stuff like, and then like I'll get like an ad for like how to create your own skateboarding cult or like, and then
Yeah.
like or like I'll get an ad for like or not an ad but like the playlist will come up where like skateboarders are just doing their own thing and I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Like I'd rather watch inliners, but I don't want to watch that either. Like, you know, like they gotta be like quad videos out there, like, or like crazy,
For
like
sure.
street. I just saw the Street Fighters video, by the way. And that was wild. Yeah. That,
So good.
That's so
It
good.
is so good. I love that video.
Every time I watch it, which is more than I'm willing to admit, is and just like I get so inspired, then I go out there and I'm like, you're safe.
I know. I
but
get
there's not that much stuff out there. That's why you gotta watch it so much, you know?
I know, exactly. I'll watch that and I'll be like, yeah, I could totally work up to hitting a handrail. And then next time I go to the park, I'm like, ooh,
Have to jump how high?
I really think I'd rather stay on the ground for a little bit. Like, it's fine. It is.
Not today.
I can't wait to see more of that. And also good to know that you're like making YouTube videos. Shouts out Angel's YouTube. What's the page called? Is it just like Angel Lopez?
Kid.quad, Angel Lopez. I have a URL, by the way.
Are you bitch? What?
No, I'm just kidding. I wanted to see y'all's face.
But I love that. That means like that's the test and you pass. You've been listening to us fucking complain about this for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
I swear, I know I have more than 100 acquaintances combined. Like we have to have at least 100 acquaintances.
That's cool. So once you get 100 subscribers, you
You can make your own URL. And
Yeah.
it's so
Nice.
ridiculous that that's like
I've never cared about followers until
I've
now.
never
I hope y'all get y'all's hours.
Like, come
Thank
on,
you.
does anyone love you? Like, tell them to subscribe first.
I know. And I'm like, now that I'm on the podcast, you'll watch it, huh?
All of a sudden, there's like
And
200.
yeah, subscribe to Angel. Subscribe to
Awesome.
both of us because it's free. Why not?
Why not?
Exactly. It's free TV.
Yeah.
Free
Or you can
TV.
pay us too.
I mean, you could also
run me
pay
that
any
check.
of us. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I speak in Cash App too.
My love language is PayPal. Oh my god.
Shout out to the girl that asked to cash out us today.
Yeah, someone asked us if they could cash app us. I'm not sure their pronouns, so I'm just using they. But
Nice.
they asked if they could cash app us, and I was like, oh wait, that's
Yeah.
so sweet.
And we didn't
That's
even have to
dope.
send them nudes or anything.
I know, you
It
didn't
was
have to send
Don't
them
you
my
love that, dude?
songs.
I feel so good. I haven't even had to do no OnlyFans yet. Like.
I mean, okay, wait,
Not too late.
did we know that OnlyFans is also like a page for just content? Like I could have a baking channel on OnlyFans.
I didn't know that.
And people can subscribe to like your baking channel.
I low-key knew that, but I don't know. Does that pop off? Have you seen people?
I mean, I haven't really been in the world of OnlyFans, but like if you are in the world of OnlyFans and you've seen pages that have gone like viral
Baking.
that aren't like super sexy, like sexy baking kind of works.
Sexy?
It could be sexy baking. I might just
Sexy
baking.
I might be missing
Say.
a part of it, just like nudie baking.
Oh.
No, you're right. No, because there's like yoga instructors too, but I don't think that.
Really?
But are they
nude?
But are they-
No, I mean they're in like yoga clothes, so they're creepy guys.
Also a bit, erotic
That's
sometimes.
That's all it takes. Not for me. I'm just,
If you're a high
No,
school boy, then yeah, yoga pants is a whole other level.
then
Hey,
yeah,
only-
Cosmo magazine is where it's at.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
I was gonna ask I don't know how this got brought up a little bit ago, but then I forgot. Oh, you were talking about skateboarding. Do you ever get weird shit with like skateboard dudes, like being at the park and they're like, like, are they weird to you because you're a dude on roller skates?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
How so? Because I know
Yeah.
everyone gets weird shit from skateboarders. No offense. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of it, like the skate park that we go to all the time, like it's like a family there, and it's like I love that place, and it like feels like home.
Mhm.
And like all those skateboard dudes are so sick, like they're amazing. But I feel like unfortunately more often than not, and obviously my opinion is tainted by the fact that my boyfriend has had like skateboards thrown at his head throughout his entire life just for being a rollerblader, and people think that's like an acceptable thing to do if you don't like what they're doing. So like, yeah. So I don't know.
An accident.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and so it's like
I'll show you 1 or 2 accidents. but
Take
real
a
quick.
skate off.
Yeah.
Take the whole skate off.
Shit.
So like, have you gotten weird stuff from skateboarders for being a dude on roller skates, or like what's your experience with that?
I don't. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm on roller skates. I don't know about per se being a dude or a girl but I have gotten weird. I mean, because when you roll up anywhere, obviously somebody's gonna check you out, what you're riding or what you're holding.
Yeah.
And I have a backpack on or something like that, or I'm putting my skates in, or I'm recording myself, taking a selfie, shit like that. I don't care, like you know what I'm saying. And like some dad will be over there with his two kids, like and they'll like chuckle and laugh, and look over. I'm like, what's up, like.
Oh, what's up, bitch?
What's up? Yeah, let
Okay.
me raise your
7-year-old,
kids right.
like-
back to minding my business. I'll stare too, like
Yeah.
So but and then or like I'll get people who are like, oh, show me what you got, watermelons, because of my watermelon sliders. And I'm
Oh,
like,
I
okay,
was gonna
okay.
say what?
Oh, because no, oh yeah, no, because
Oh my god, yeah.
not because I'm black, because I had the sticker sliders on my water.
Level. Why do they have to like do it?
I was like, so who are we
Yeah.
murdering?
No.
That's so weird too. And
Yeah,
also,
yeah, kind of like a prove, you know what I'm saying, prove yourself basically
Yeah,
before we can talk. And oh, like now more and more, like I've been flipping the script because I love whenever, you know what I'm saying, y'all be like y'all are saying like, oh, it's crazy that y'all, you know what I'm saying, like sometimes y'all like try to flip the script. I'm like, that's a good idea. And so they'll tell me like, you're pretty good on roller skates, dude. I don't see people shredding out here like that. I'm like, you are pretty good too. I don't see many people landing a kickflip, bro. Like like literally like straight up. And then somebody's like, he's like, oh, well, I'm not trying to be like that. I'm like, well, it kind of sounds like, he's like, I know, but I'm like, you got to change the way you said it. He's like, oh, okay, I guess I get it. I'm like, yeah, it's like, and then obviously we're not friends anymore, but, but yeah,
well, that's good for you for like.
it's fun, dude. It's fun. It's fun, and I think more people should do that often. And unfortunately, they're not in a position either, so some people can't. But
Yeah.
it just catches people off guard when
For
you know what I'm saying,
sure.
when you tell another skateboarder like, oh, I wasn't expecting you to actually know how to skate out here. A lot of people just practice like.
You look like a poser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Aw.
absolutely. It's so weird. I feel like there are so many, like Jay and I were talking about this, where there are so many people who for some reason feel entitled to say certain things, or like just people, so many people who say shit and like have absolutely no shame in saying these like weird, wacky, wonky things to people. And I'm like, we need to change that, because if your ass says some weird shit to me, like, yeah, I'm gonna respond and I'm gonna make you feel weird for saying it.
Yeah.
Like,
Like they're trying to make like a funny remark or something like that.
yeah, oh,
Dude, and I do that too, but I keep it in my head, and I'm like, hold on, wait, that didn't sound that not no wait. I mean, because my remarks probably aren't as fucking crazy like that, but I'm just saying, like, they're like, I'm like, damn, I probably look really dumb if I said that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I keep it to, I like your roller skates. That's it. And I walk away. Like, I'll let you come and talk to me later. Like,
Yeah, it's weird when I don't know. I feel like there's a sense of camaraderie, obviously. Like you want to go to a skate park and be able to like see a skater and like, hi, like that's how you make friends, obviously. But I feel like social etiquette has been like really taken a back seat recently. I think, especially with the COVID thing. Like I'm sure a
yeah.
lot of people have been missing
dying
out
to
on.
like talk to people or something.
Yeah, and maybe that's what makes like I don't know. People's social cues are just off right now. I feel
For
like.
sure.
So yeah, so this is a public service announcement to stop telling people what kind of gear they need to be wearing.
Or what they should be doing, or I don't
Mhm.
know, just
I hate.
anything wacky.
Don't say it.
Don't say it right off the bat.
Yep.
Yeah.
What you should be doing is what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And
Do
when
that.
people are like, so yeah, somebody told me I should land like this, and I'm like, well, do you feel comfortable landing like that? You should, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it works for you this way, you should probably do it that way. Like, you know, and then fix it. Like,
Or someone told me this wasn't right. Well, fuck them.
Fuck them. Yeah.
yeah, no, it looks great to me.
Fine.
It's the
Yeah,
originality.
yeah, there's so much like yeah, we're all doing a lot of similar tricks, but it's so different going like I could watch you do a full cab to then watching Ivy do a full cab to then watching like Estro do a full cab is like they're all so different
Yeah.
and so like I don't even want to use the word steezy because that's not my I feel like a boomer, but like It is. It's
Wait,
like whatever.
what? I was like, we use the word steezy.
But yeah, but
Or no, we just not steezy. We use the word steez.
Steez?
I don't know.
What do the kids say now?
I don't know. Y'all are skaters. I like listening to y'all.
I'm like, we say things that are we say pretty wild and goofy things all the time.
Yeah, but it's different. This is our podcast. We get to say what we want. I'm not going into someone's space being like, "Hey, you should land like this." You know?
Which
Or
brings us to the next subject. We think that you should land differently.
yes. Just kidding.
Mine. I was like, me. I was like, please let me. Like, what's up? I
You're like,
wonder if
I don't want to bring it
like,
up.
how was I had to think about it. I was like, how was I landing? I don't know. I thought I was landing good.
But okay, speaking of landings, one of our things that we asked Allie that was fun was funniest and scariest bails that you've had.
Funniest and scariest bails?
2 separate answers or one. Who knows?
Funniest or scariest? Oh.
Like,
I guess the scariest bail I've had. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if y'all have ever seen my story. I don't know why I said that, but I had like my crazy hematoma around Christmas, and it was like an egg.
It was literally like
it was disgusting.
It was an extension of you.
It was horrible.
People were like, "Is that your elbow or your knee?" And I was like, "It's round like it, but no, it's not." Like, but I was like, "Damn!" Like, I mean, I had full mobility, like everywhere, like all directions, and I was like, I'm gonna skate. I gotta skate. There's a backyard bowl, you know what I'm saying? I skated it, and I like, dude, I landed on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like as if the whole like knot the knot in my freaking thing like and like busted inside my pants because like I felt because I aired and I fell straight to my hip, and I was like, it's gone. I busted whatever hematoma bubble that was. Like it spread it all around my freaking leg right now. Like I can't.
Oh, did it actually?
I was sweating. I was running. So what happened was the hematoma like spread. So like it did pop, and the blood that was in there went to like another spot and like got like a second like long hematoma almost. Dude, it was the worst pain in the morning that I've ever felt. I was dying, bro. Like,
how's it feeling now?
oh, it's just purple.
This was Christmas.
This was 3 months ago.
I think it's gonna stay purple, to be honest. But
that's rough.
I think. Wow. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to no hospital.
Yeah. So how did the original hematoma come to life? Like, what bail led to that?
I was trying to do a tabernacle.
Ew,
slide.
never do tabernacles.
I was trying to tabernacle slide.
Where?
Dark side. So front side means you're going like forward this way. So dark side is the backwards, right?
I thought dark side.
I don't fuck with tabernacles, so I personally don't know.
Yeah, dude.
I thought dark side was the orientation of your foot. So instead of lifting up, like when I do a tabernacle, I right foot, turn this guy, right foot back. Dark side would be like this, turn this foot forward, something like that, right? I don't know.
So it would just be the side that you're not comfortable with. It doesn't matter on the actual side that you're sliding.
I don't know.
Because
that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's
but
wild.
anyway, yeah, I just tried to do a tabernacle slide, and I slipped out right under me, straight to like from like coping to flat, like on my hip. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a dude. We ain't got no hips, no cheeks muscles down.
You're not cheeked up.
You're not cheeked up.
All bone right there.
I know a cheeked up partner of mine.
another shameless plug for Gregory Preston.
This plug is specifically for Gregory Preston's cheeked up stature.
Cheeked up stature.
But no, that's insane. So then what was your funniest? Was that your funniest? That was your scariest bill, I'm assuming.
Because I was like, damn, this shit
your leg's gonna blow up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Funniest, I guess I was skating for the Chicks and Bowls virtual challenge.
I watched that. It was so cool.
I was trying to do a 360 over the spine, and like my wheel just like fell off like midway because I was riding those my wheel just fell off midway. I'm not plugging nobody.
That's what people want to hear.
Wow.
Mhm. Yeah, but so I did a three I did a 360 of the spine, and my like when I landed, the wheel came off as I landed, like, and you saw it in the video, like they showed it and replayed it, and I mean I landed the trick, which is dope, but yeah,
I remember watching it and being like,
crazy sketchy.
I would have been dead. I would have
Yeah,
been
dude,
deceased.
I rested my wrist on those fucking trucks.
No,
Mhm.
thank you. That's
Yeah,
Over
dang.
a spine, even that just in itself, a 360 over a spine.
yeah. That was scary. I haven't done one of those since, honestly.
I mean, I would be traumatized too. Like your wheel fell off, and you're like,
Dude, I have some other videos where I'm just like skating and like I'm about to drop into a bowl and my wheel like will go off on the other side and like I'll like boom and I have to like hand plant and like slide into the bowl and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Wait,
I
what
can't
is
be
what is this
these
issue that we're having?
yeah,
huh?
what was
These
it like a recurring issue?
it was, and it's only because I didn't want to I don't want to have to put in extra work to try to fix the trucks that were sent to me. And so
Oh,
like yeah, so I was like, I mean, I didn't it's not that I didn't have the resources available to me. I mean they weren't at home and I had to go to my skate shop to go get it and it was just out of my way and I was like, I didn't feel like doing that. You know?
yeah.
Like yeah,
See?
these I appreciate the gift, but I'm fucking my shit up. Like
That's the
so
added.
and next topic.
Not like
Right. Yeah, dude. No. But anyways, they're coming out with the Disco Trucks 3.0. So we'll see what happens.
really. I've been interested in the disco trucks. We'll see.
Yeah.
Heard-
Hopefully this time around is gonna be dope. They sent me just like a tester pair, I guess. They said that
What's
it shouldn't be
tight?
they said that there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. And Shorty told me that personally, so I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, shortstop.
Dude, this is her second honorable mention. I mentioned her last episode too. Shortstop. How the fuck is shortstop just like flowing products to everyone? Like, does she work for like someone?
She's the social media manager for Bont.
Oh,
For Bont
okay. I was like,
for
how
Bont
is
Derby, Bont roller skates, Bont all that.
I thought that she was just like a selfless sugar mama, which
Really?
that'd be
Cool.
tough. Yeah. Yeah, like sugar babies seeking any mom.
Hey, all you older ladies in California, let me know.
Yeah.
That's where I'm moving in the Bay Area, especially.
You trying to go to the Bay?
No, I just feel like there's a lot of sugar mamas out there though.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
There's a couple. I'm sure we can find you one here.
Yeah.
It's out there. It's out there on the internet.
Oh, it's for sure
Well, I
out
mean,
there.
we've already put it out into the.
It's been spoken. It's been
Yes, ma'am.
decided.
Yes, ma'am.
But I think I can't think of any other questions in
Yeah.
particular. Do you have
No.
anything that you need to say? Do you feel like you need to say
Yeah, so how long have y'all been skating?
how what?
How long have y'all been skating?
Ooh, you
Oh.
first.
I know you deleted you just deactivated your Instagram and I was like, wow. It
Yeah.
must have been a big decision. I just wanted to know. I don't know.
Yeah, I deactivated my Instagram. I don't know how long for. I just like sometimes it's too much, you know? It's just like really overstimulating and really like it
A lot to keep up with.
yeah, like my head, I kind of get in my head too much about the fact that like people can perceive me when I'm not even existing in their presence and it like weirds me out. And it's like it's a weird consent thing in my head. But anyways, I've been skating
A weird consent thing.
it is, where I'm like, how dare you think of me? Like
How
no,
dare you think about that?
how dare you look at pictures or videos I posted 4 years ago? I don't know, like it's just a weird
Okay.
I'm weird. My brain's weird. But I bought my first pair of skates on my birthday actually in 2016 and I like was really competitive about it where I was like I don't know how to stop, but I'm going to skate 10 miles a day just to see and like I was like obsessed with it and then eventually I got tired of just skating long distances and going to the rink. Like the rink was super fun, but it was like I need more challenge. And then I started skating skate parks in 2017, like mid 2017.
Okay.
And then I broke my ankle like almost immediately, not immediately, but like within 6 months. So and I've had 2 surgeries. So I've kind of been in and out because I like couldn't skate for like 3 months at a time a couple times. So But yeah, I've been around for a minute. And I like always say, I'm like, God, I feel like I should be way better at skating for like how long I've been around. But I guess I'm just
Yeah.
chilling.
No, you don't. No, you should be at your own comfortable level. Because some people
Yeah,
like skating where they're at. You know what I'm saying?
for
You shouldn't push
sure.
yourself. You shouldn't want to. Sometimes, because this is how I was. That's all I'm saying. Because when I first started skating, I was trying to push myself every single day, getting hurt, and I was like, I shouldn't
Yeah,
be sore every. I mean, I should be
that's
sore a little bit, but I shouldn't
exactly.
be injured like the next day. I should want to be able to
Exactly.
go skate again.
That is
So,
exactly kind of was my takeaway. And now, like, I mean, I've been paying my own bills since I was a teenager, but after
mhm.
like having medical bills, it was like, ooh, it hits different when it's $9,000. Like, oh shit. Like,
To nothing, basically. Not nothing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like.
yeah. So I think for me, it's like, okay, I need to be able to do this in a way that's fun, but also like sustainable, and I can still like walk to work and like do my job to pay my dumb little bills, and like, like I need to
My
be able,
silly little life.
yeah, my silly little life, my silly little apartment, and my silly little Prius. So it's just, yeah, I think that's a good point. It's nice to not be injured every single day, but
Oh
yeah.
God.
And then Gerald.
Oh,
Gerald.
Gerald. I've been skating. I don't know why I'm so bad with like time or like dates, but
It's not real.
it's not real, right? This July will be 2 years of
Nice,
me
nice.
skating. Yeah, but I feel the same. I feel like I think when I first started, I like got really like competitive, and I like started because I watched Michelle's like first video, Estrogen's first Bones video. So I was like, that's where I like
Mhm.
I want to do that. And then I fell like the
Yeah,
first time trying to go down a bank and I was like, I can't do any of that. It hurts. And
yeah.
falling on your
But you
tailbone.
love it though, like.
I love it. I love all of
Mhm.
it,
I know.
obviously, clearly. I mean,
Nice, nice.
So silly.
haven't learned my lesson yet.
I know. I remember when I broke my ankle, my step grandma was like, "Well, did you learn your lesson?" And I was like, "Bitch, I learned my lesson. You're a bitch." And I was just like, I was so appalled by that even if I didn't love roller skating, I was gonna do it anyways, just
Out of
because she said
spite.
that. Yeah, out of spite. But like
You want to
yeah.
fight, Grandma?
Yeah. She's like a jazzercise grandma, so she for sure could probably throw hands, but
Oh yeah.
like
She
she's
does.
in shape.
My
But
stamina is way better than yours.
I'm like
Dang.
winded immediately. But yeah, what made me think of that? Yeah. It sucks falling down banks, and like you have to love roller skating to do it at this level.
At
I don't want to say
level.
like our level is like different from your level, but even our level down here, we're like,
No, even to be like, you know what I'm saying, not down here, you're in here, you know what I'm saying? You in the community, like.
no, you do have to like really love it though,
Yeah.
because the amount of getting your ass handed to you that is present in like park skating or like street skating, I don't know.
It's
Or
fulfilling.
putting yourself out there too, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
being willing to like fall in front of people and like even that was really difficult to learn, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like we're all on the same page of like we love this, we want it to succeed, and
Yeah.
the more that we can elevate voices like yours
Mm-hmm.
is how I feel like we're not we, but we as a people community,
Community.
is
Yeah.
how we're gonna get to like the level we want to be at, to
Mhm.
stay at, to be profitable, and to be able to support people like you. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Exactly.
we're
It's gonna only go as far as we want to take it. You know what I'm saying? This the next people, the next generation. That's just what I call us. Like,
we got
and
some
I'm saying us. Like this is us. Like we are the next
Degrassi, the next generation.
we are.
generation.
I want to be Jimmy.
um, Second thing that I wanted to say.
Yeah.
If y'all are ever in Denver,
Yes.
We will
please
be.
feel free to come skate with us Wednesday night.
Oh.
Every Wednesday night we'll be at adult night and teaching lessons.
Oh,
Or on the last Friday of every month, we'll have 21 and up, BYOB, adult night. Yeah,
that's so
from
great. Bring your own
10:30
parents.
to 1:30. Bring your own buddies.
That's
So sick. And if anyone's listening who's in Denver,
Go do that.
hit your boy
Yeah,
up.
Come
go
check
do
it
that.
out.
Go pay Angel to teach you how to
If
skate.
you want to be like Angel and you're in proximity,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
rude of anyone who lives near you to not be skating with you on behalf of us. Like, I'm pissed.
I could know your first name like we do.
Yeah.
Dang, personal basis.
He's not kid quad to us. He's
Yeah, his name's
Thank you.
Angel. And do you do you call yourself like Angel or Angel?
Angel.
Oh, okay. We've
We
been
can't-
calling you Angel.
adventurous asses like Spanish speaking. We're like,
That's so-
Angel is going to be on our
Angel Lopez.
podcast
Yeah.
today.
On our podcast.
I think it's because of the Lopez. We assumed that we needed to do
Yeah.
it. Like,
I get that. I get
Lopez.
that often sometimes, and I'm like, dang, good for you, but
Angel Lopez.
Angel's fine. You can call me Kid Quad. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's all the questions we have. I love that you're able to plug, and I really hope that that works out for you with the whole like skating, making money off of
For
it.
sure.
Up until the
Thank
point
you.
where you're gonna make money off of sponsorships. Like it's gonna
Yeah.
happen. We have
Yeah,
to put
you're
it out
so
into the
good.
universe. Like
Yeah,
that.
you're so fucking
There you
good.
go. There you go. Thank you so much. Hey, same goes for y'all too and y'all's lessons. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for taking this time. It's been a good conversation.
I
can't
know,
lie.
yeah.
You're
Thank you,
hilarious.
guys.
Dude, I already knew you were hilarious because, okay, no offense to everyone listening, but I'm on the close friends story. We get to see the inside scoops. But the one thing you did post, you accidentally posted something to your main story that was supposed to go to your close friends, and you make me laugh so hard. And I was like, this is a little treat for everyone who gets to see it because you're so fucking funny. And like, I mean, yeah, it's just you're so funny. It cracks.
Sometimes I have a close friend story just because no offense to
Yes,
anybody out, no
everyone
offense to
does,
anybody out
yeah.
there, but I
And,
gotta separate the non-skating stuff. To
Normies.
oh my gosh, the one that got posted to your main, I was just like, let everyone eat, let everyone take this in. Yeah, they're so good.
Let them eat.
Our stories are so funny, but yeah, no, you're hilarious. I'm so glad you got to be on. For
Thanks
sure.
for having me, guys. I appreciate y'all for taking the time to put this together for us. And I say us for the listeners because I love watching this and I love listening to skate content and listening to people talk about roller skating. So, oh yeah, it's great to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're awesome, and we can't wait to skate with you and meet you in person. which
Yeah.
I know will happen soon.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
definitely.
one way or the other. You're coming to California for sure. Like, it's gonna happen.
Amen.
Go over there to pick you up.
Damn, that's a road trip right there. All right. Well, take care, guys. I'll see y'all.
Goodbye. Happy Friday.
See y'all.